There's one thing that beats opening a brand new toy as a kid, and that's cashing in on it as an adult. So what if we told you those forgotten Chrissy presents or 90s fads you couldn't get enough of could now be worth thousands of dollars?
Yeah, from VHS tapes to action figurines, Aussies are getting creative with ways to make extra cash, and the answer could be hiding in old cardboard boxes at your joint, turning the stuff you loved back then into a small fortune today.
Joining us now is toy historian Tony Roberts, live in Port Hedland, WA. Good morning to you. Let's get straight into it. First up, you've got Barbie. What kind of value could collectors be looking at here?
Well, it really depends on the type of Barbie, but if we want to look at the 1990s, there was a particular one called Totally Hair Barbie. It was one of the most popular Barbie dolls that Mattel ever produced. But because her hair was very easily matted when she came out of the box, they can be quite difficult to find in good condition today. And if you've got an original Totally Hair Barbie in the box, you're looking around over $500.
Wow, geez, that's gone up. What about Furby? Remember those?
Yeah.
What were they like back then, and now what are they collectible now?
Absolutely, they're collectible now. Particularly with Furby, did a lot of like limited edition runs where they changed colours. So this example on the screen at the moment, if you get the one with the black coloured fur, it's only worth $100 to $200. But if you get the rarer pink example, you're looking at again $500.
My goodness.
Did you have one with the pink fur, Sheva?
No, I don't think I ever had one.
Oh, so shame. What about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? They've released a couple of movies.
Oh, yeah.
Are the old figures valuable now?
The old figures for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are incredibly collectible, and they're one of the items that collectors call the Holy Grail from the line is a figure called Scratch the Cat. He came out in 1993. He was produced in very, very low numbers, and prices for this guy are just insane. Like, if you have a loose one in nice condition, you're certainly sitting on a few $100s, but if he's got all of the accessories and if he's even graded, you're talking thousands.
So you're talking from $10 to $7,000 almost.
What's it called? Scratch the fur?
Scratch the Cat.
Scratch the cat. It's Scratch the Cat.
Oh, so good. I love that and love Ninja Turtles. I've got to ask you about Star Wars, of course. I do have my own little collection, big collection. A lot of them, though, I unbox. What about, what is the most collectible?
Well, when you're talking Star Wars, it's definitely the stuff from the 70s and the 80s. The older, the better, really. But with the 1990s stuff, the toy line was reintroduced in 1995, and everyone thought that it was going to be worth the same value as the original 80s stuff. So they bought it up in massive numbers, which means today it's actually not that collectible. The difference is with the rare variations. So collectors hunt down these very rare variations. Now, this Boba Fett figure, he was supposed to have a black circle printed on his hands, and there were some unusual variants where he only had a half circle or no circle at all, and those can be worth anywhere up to $350.
Okay, I think I've got one of those, but it's out of the box. That's bad, isn't it?
It's still worth some money if it's one of the rare variants, but certainly nowhere near as much if it's in the original packaging.
Okay.
Don't play with it. That's the message.
Don't play with your rare variant. Now, it's a Lego classic present. How much are some of the old sets worth?
Well, when it comes to Lego, Lego is one of those universal toy lines that boys play with it, girls play with it. I think everyone had a Lego period in their childhood. Yeah. And something like the very rare Black Knight Castle from, I think it was around 1991. If you can find that in the original package, again, you're looking at thousands of dollars for that. Yeah. Even loose complete, if you had the original instructions, you'd still be sitting on about $1,000.
Yeah, wow. Even the current ones like Jurassic Park will come out limited edition. Harry Potter's really popular too. If you were starting a collection, where would you start?
I definitely recommend whatever toy line it is you're looking to collect, go around on Facebook and look up Facebook collecting groups. There is a collecting group on Facebook for pretty much every single different toy line. Join that Facebook group. You'll meet loads of wonderful collectors who have a lot of advice and tips and tricks. And then eBay is a place where it's very easy to buy a lot of old toys. I would just recommend doing a little bit of research first, and before you pay some money for an item that you're chasing, have a look at some sold listings and see if there is some examples of the item you're after that have got some comparable prices that have been sold over the last few months.
Oh, Tony, you are a font of knowledge. In Port Hedland, about 18 hours drive north of Perth, if you're wondering where that is for the rest of Australia, sitting on all this stuff. Amazing. Thank you so much for joining us today.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.